Hey y'all, so I'm back with another video from Miss Keep a Braid to Becoming a Braider. And yes, we're still on Knotless braids. Now y'all, I have been braiding. I just haven't been recording for the sake of storage. I'm not buying no more storage, but I have been braiding off camera. And I also pre-parted the sections, so I'm really getting through this head. I find that very helpful that I had to with me pre-parting the sections already, because I'm already at the top of the braid head. Now I did kind of slack off again a little bit, and I actually forgot how to add the hair, so that's what I did with this first braid. I forgot how to insert or add the hair into that braid, so I had to do it my regular technique. I think I tried to do it how I've been seeing other people braid, like they start adding the hair at the root. But me, I braid and then I flip the braid and do a overhand, I think, method that I'm doing, and then add the hair. But yeah, I kind of got lost right there. But you know, I got it back. It's just like riding a bike. And I'm actually moving through the hair faster than I expected. I only got like 2 packs of hair. I got like a pack of jet black, I got a pack of dragon fruit, and I got a few bundles of pink. But I'm trying to make the doll head look cohesive. So I don't want to add the pink hair with the dragon fruit or the pink hair with this color bundles that I got in the back of this doll head on there. I think that's $3.50 or whatever. So I've been debating on whether I wanted to do the jet black on myself and the dragon fruit on myself. So I think that's going to be my next move, because I got to get into a real scalp sooner than later. I'm so sick of fumbling with this doll head and the parts, but we're going to keep it going. I ain't quitting. Now, the doll head has been super helpful, but I got to get the feels of a real scalp and real hair. Now, I braided my hair before, but I wasn't too fancy on the parts. But now I've been watching a lot of like parting videos specifically, and so now I want to perfect the parts even with my own hair, and I feel like that'll give me a lot of technique and do's and don'ts on what to do when I get into somebody else's scalp. And also with braiding my own hair, it's going to show my actual overall progress way better than this doll head can, especially with the parts and the braiding. So, and I also got some braid gel that I need to promo. So what better way to start on myself, me being my first braid model. And when I do my own hair, I think I'm gonna go ahead and jump off the porch and do some knotless, because I did do some traditional box braids on myself one time. I did the rubber band method. They was just some for the moments braids, just to do something with my head. But I got to step into that water and try some knotless. And my hair is 4C. Oh, so it's gonna be a challenge for sure. And I know one thing's for sure, I'm not gonna go crazy and do the size braids that I'm doing in this braid head right now on myself. I think I'm gonna just stick with the medium large type style, just to showcase the overall progress again. So it's just like, yeah, and I think that can kick off my portfolio, and that can make, you know, other people want to possibly volunteer to be my braid model. Because if I can get it on myself, I damn sure can get it on them, okay? And I also got some boho hair, so I probably, you know, can spice it up a little razzle dazzle, you know. And I also been thinking about trying to learn some soft locks or butterfly locks. I think that's gonna be my next move, butterfly locks, after the knotless. Or stitch braids. I have been looking at tutorials with stitch braids, but I also been watching this girl who teaches people how to kick off their braid content. And she was like, don't try to do everything all at once, especially when you're a beginner. Like, if you're gonna be a braider, you gotta stick to one lane at a time. Like, if you're gonna start with traditional, just do traditional. If you're gonna do knotless, just do knotless. Stitch braids, stitch braids. But me, I feel like I just want to learn how to do traditional, because that's the standard, and then knotless because that's the trend, and then stitch braids is just like to showcase something. But it's just like, I feel her when she say just stick to one lane, you know, just learn that and then learn styles overall. But I just kind of want to keep them in my tuck, or keep them in a tuck, just in case I get bored with the traditional and the knotless all the time. Butterfly blades, I do get a lot of butterfly locks. So I think I just I'm trying to learn everything that I get, so when I want to do my own hair, I know how to do it. And y'all, I was pulling from the bundles on this go around, so instead of separating throughout the braid rack, I was pulling from the bundles, and it does save you time. But again, in my last video, like I said, you got to learn from the bottom, start from the bottom. That pulling from the bundles as a beginner, and you still learning like the size pieces of hair that you need to add. I feel like separating the hair is way more resourceful, and then you gotta pull from the bundle once you like an expertise or like even an intermediate braider. Because I did have a hard time like pulling from the bundle because it was getting kind of stuck. But I think that's the way that I didn't separate the hair good enough, or I didn't comb out the bundle good enough. I did spray it and I did comb it, but you gotta really comb the shit out of this hair. But yeah, I kept on pulling the whole bundle off the braid rack. So it's just like, yeah. And I kept on tangling up the hair. So I think I don't want to go back to separating the hair. I think it's just a learning experience, and I'm gonna just go from there. This is some expression hair that I'm using, the black hair. I think all the hair that I was using was expression, so it wasn't that cheap shit. It was most definitely the expensive shit. Specifically this black hair, because I think it was the 72 inch and I cut it in half. And so I even ended up breaking my comb. Like, yeah, I think I do like separating from the bundle. And I also stood up as I was doing this whole doll head. I don't think I sat down until the end. But yeah, I stood up to get the feels of being on my feet as a braider. And it was also helpful to stand up when I was pulling the hair, because I was able to, like, I think it was the way that I was yanking the hair off. That's why it was like pulling the whole bundle off the rack. But standing up does help a lot when it comes to braiding. And I really want to go back to learn. Well, I have been watching tutorials on how to add the hair, like at the root, like braid 1 or 2 times and then add hair, or just braid 1 time and then add hair, instead of going down like how I did. Like I braided like probably like 5 or 6 times, then added the hair. I need to go back to learn how to add at the root, because I think that'll shape my braid better. And I think that it overall protects your natural hair better. The sooner that you add the braid hair, the sooner you could tuck your natural hair under it. And so just in case when the braids do get old, your natural hair isn't like popping out at the seams. Yeah, I'm so ready to showcase how crisp and clean my parts can be, and how I can actually mold down the base of the braid better than what this doll head is displaying. So yeah, I'm ready to do my own head. I'm ready to get the feels for a real scalp. I'm definitely gonna pre-part my hair first, because I feel like pre-part is super, super helpful, and you also get through the hair faster when you pre-part. And it'll show me what kind of braid or what braid sizes, or help me stick to the braid sizes that I'm gonna actually do. Hopefully it don't take me a full day to pre-part my hair, because like I said, it's thick up in here, girl. And I do get lazy by the time I get to the middle of my head. So yeah, I'm gonna pre-part my hair, and hopefully it don't take me a whole day and I just give up and do the braids the next day. I'm gonna try to do everything all in one day. But overall, I'm so excited about the progress and improvement that I have made over this past 2-month journey. I missed my monthly mark. I think I posted, but I just didn't acknowledge that I've been braiding for like a month, or posted my monthly progress. But we at the 2-month mark, and it's just like, this is how far I've got. I know I could be further if I would have stuck to my original schedule, which was braiding for at least 1 to 2 hours every day. But I just, whatever, life hit. But at least I kept my improvement or progress overall, and I'm sticking with the journey, and I haven't gave up. So I'm proud of myself for that. And the muscle memory is definitely kicking in, because When I first started, I had to start over a lot. A lot of the braids I had to start over a lot. But it's just like, again, it's just like riding a bike. It's coming to me out so naturally now. And especially with the parts and the sizes. Well, I feel like they're a little inconsistent because of this doll head. But everything else just kicked in pretty fast. And even with adding the hair in, like, I like using that color hair, so it was easy to see my mistakes. But with this black hair, I was just adding the hair in. It was just like ice. Just adding in. And I didn't have to start over, and I didn't notice inconsistent loops. And even when I did have to start over, it was easy to see like where I went wrong, go back and fix it. My biggest issue or habit that I need to get used to doing right now is making sure each strand is the same size and same density. One strand always be fatter than the other, especially when I add the hair in. I need to try to make sure that each strand is even, so each loop can be even and they can't be like all over the place or just bigger than the other one. And that's how you get those lumps and bumps in your braids. So I just really need to get in the habit of making sure that all my strands are equal sizes. And notice how I had to go back and restart a few of these. Like, I'm not just trying to go willy-nilly through these braids because I know I'm practicing. I'm actually trying to, like, not trying to perfect these, but practice does make perfection. But it doesn't help if you're not actually trying to apply those improvements. And I'm taking this so serious. Like, I'm really wanting to become a braider and really just ready to get into like the overall beauty industry period, because it's so much money out here and I could be saving so much money doing my own hair. It's crazy. I'm so excited, and I'm excited for the journey ahead. And I also feel like this one lane or this one avenue is going to open the door to many other platforms or many other avenues that I want to take. Like, I learned how to do nails. I know how to do basic things with nails, but I feel like that's just going to expand my urge of wanting to get into nails fully. And I also know how to do wigs, and that can open the door or the lane for me to do wigs. So it's just like, I got everything. I got a few skills in the arsenal. I feel like I just need to stick to one lane now, and that one lane is going to open the doors to many other paths that I want to take. And it's going to be so easy to get into that, especially with the clientele is in me displaying my work overall. And here we are on the last braid for this section. I'm so glad that every practice session is teaching me something new. Like, I'm getting more comfortable with my feeding in method. My grip is getting a lot better. You see, I'm pulling on each strand before I add the hair so that base can be nice and tight. And I'm not overthinking every braid as much as I was when I first started the knotless journey. So, of course, there are things I still want to improve, but I'm learning that progress doesn't happen overnight, of course. Every row, every braid, and every practice session is helping me build the confidence and muscle memory that I've been working toward. Of course, we're not finished with the doll head just yet. We still have the front section to tackle. But I'm really excited to see how everything comes together by the end. As always, thank y'all for continuing to support me and follow me along this journey. If you're enjoying watching me grow from Miss Keep a Braid to becoming a braider, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe so you don't miss the next practice session. I'm also growing on YouTube. I see y'all subscribing. Yes, thank you. Whether it's 10 of y'all or none of y'all, I appreciate it overall. I told you I got around every time. But that's a wrap for this practice session, and I will see y'all next time. Bye.